Hey everyone, it's Muyang, and today we're going to make a simple platformer in Scratch. So if I play this project, you play as a green square over here. We have a very simple platforming script. You can move around left and right with the left and right arrow keys, and jump using the up arrow. Very simple jump. Here I've created a sample level to show if you touch red, you fly back to the start. So I touch it, I fly back to the start. And when you touch the blue square, it says you win. Alright, you're going to rename this project Simple Platformer. Delete the cat. And make a new sprite. This is going to be our level, so rename the sprite Level. And now we're going to draw a level. This game is going to be a pixelated game. It's going to be so we're going to zoom in all the way in bitmap mode to get that nice pixel editor. And we're going to draw a level. But first we need to define the box of our level, the box of the screen. Now, let me show you what that means. If I put like a dot right there. Oh, actually we need to make sure this is scaled up, so set size to 1000 and set its position to 0. So if I play this project, if I put that there, then it shows up here. So we need to define where the borders of this place are. So if I put my dot like right there, that's off the screen. It's too far up. So if I put it right there, that's the very corner. So I'm just going to delete this square over here that I put, and this square over here. So that's one corner. I have to define all the corners. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half grid blocks off. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, and line up with here, and that's the second corner. Now that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 off on the x-axis, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. No, right there. Yep, right there. And the last corner is going to be right there. Now that we've gotten our corners, let's just draw a box. I suck at drawing. Just remove all of this mess up I made here. And fill that in. Alright, now all we have is just one plain box that'll fill up the entire screen. So now we've defined the borders of our level. Now you can fill this in with your level. Now there are a few things to keep in mind when you're making your level. Red, the red color, if you touch the red color while you're playing the game, you die. So put that as a hazard. The blue color is the win color. You win if you touch that color. Black is the platform color. You can interact with that color and you can jump around on it. All of the colors are just going to be in the background. You're not going to be able to touch or interact with any other colors unless you change it to make it that way. But in this tutorial, that's what's going to be happening. And so yeah, go ahead and make your level. I'll be back when I'm done with mine. Cut. Alright, so I'm back and I've made my level. Now we're going to make our player, paint new sprites, call this sprite player. We're going to zoom in all the way in bitmap mode, select your green color with the brush at this size, and just put one little dot there. Scripts, events, when flag is clicked, set size to 1000. Sorry. And set its original position to wherever you want it to spawn, but in my case, it's going to be -210 and -150. So right here in the lower corner. And it starts there. Good. Now we're going to make a movement script. First we're going to make sideways movement. If key right arrow is pressed. So if we're pressing the right arrow, then it's going to change X by 10. If left arrow is pressed, change X by -10. Now, we're going to play this. We can move side to side, but here's the problem. It doesn't detect the walls in any way. Now, if touching color black, so if it touches the walls, then it's going to go backwards and cancel out the original movement. Therefore, having no movement at all. So duplicate that and put in left arrow, and then put that as +10, and these two values cancel out, and these two values cancel out. There you go. So now if you try it, you can't go through either walls. Can't go through any walls. That's good. Now we're going to make a new script, and this is for going up and down. So we're going to make our gravity. So forever change Y by -10. That's gravity. It's always pulling on you. But if it's touching the color black, then we want to cancel that by changing Y by +10, so it doesn't just fall through the ground. Next we're going to make jumping, and to show you, we're actually going to make this outside of the script first. If key up arrow for jump is pressed, then we're going to go to control, repeat 10 times, change Y by 10. Alright, that's going to make it go up 10 by 10 pixels 10 times, like that. And now the thing is, we have to put it here, or it won't work, right in between these two. The reason being, if we put it here, hold on, never mind, I forgot a step, hold on. In operators, you also want to make sure it's touching the ground before you jump, so you don't jump in midair. Sorry about that. Key up arrow pressed and touching color black, sorry. But now back to this, you want to make sure it's in between, right here. Because if it's here, because if it's on the bottom, underneath these two, the thing with this, when it cancels it out, it goes down into the black, and then it comes right back out. But when it comes out, it's not touching the black anymore. So, then this thing won't work, because it has to be touching the black. So we put it here, so after it's gone in, it's like, okay, I'm on the ground, and then you can jump, and then it'll go out. If we put it on top, it's still the same thing, because this is a forever loop, remember? So it's going to go through here, and it's going to go through here, and it's going to go up, and then it's going to go like this. So it's just the same as putting this after this. The order in which you put your scripts inside of a script is actually very important. Some small mistake could screw up your entire program. So let's run this. And we move side to side. We can jump. We can jump. Oh, never mind. I put it in the wrong place. I forgot to change it. But now it should work. We can jump up, and we can go through our roofs. That is a problem. Fix that problem. Each time it goes up, we want to look for detection. So, if touching color black, then we want to go backwards. So, motion change Y by -10 and cancel that out. So, if we jump, we don't go through the walls anymore. And that's about it for your platforming, for your actual movement. Now we're going to make a new script to look for triggers and stuff. So, forever loop, if touching color, and we want to set this color to red. If it's touching the color red, then, you go back to the beginning. Then we're going to glide. So, what I used to do is, as soon as it touches red, it's going to teleport right back to the beginning. But sometimes, people might not know that, and then they're going to say, wait, hey, where did my player go? And they're not going to know I went back to the start. So we're going to use a glide block. This is very useful. Scratch gives it to you. It just glides there instead of going there directly. And you can put in how long you want it to take to get there. So we don't want it to disrupt the game, but we want it to be noticeable. So we're going to put that at 0.2 seconds and set it to your respawn point. So set it to -210, -150 in my case. But in your case, you might have a different spawn point. Set it to whatever your spawn point is. So, if we play this, red should come into effect. So if I jump and I touch the red, I immediately glide right back to the start. Now, there's still one problem with this red touching red script. So if I try and get to the end here, actually, I'm just gonna teleport over here. I'm gonna cheat and set my position to 170, -150. And so I'm here, and I'm about to touch this. But let's see. Let's pretend there's a red block right here. Okay? I went to the level and I changed the level. Let's pretend there's a red block right there. And I touch it. I glide back. But look, when I glided back, I went from here to here. I intersected with this point. So what if I go here and I go down here and I go down here, and now I'm like, yes, I'm finally there, and then I touch this. And I should have lost, but I end up touching this on my way back. That is the problem. So to fix that, we need a variable. Make a variable, call whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it dead, and then put a question mark. So it's like, am I dead or am I not dead? So in the beginning, we're not dead, obviously. In the beginning, set dead to 0. Let's say 0 is false, 1 is true. But when we do touch the color red, we want to set dead to 1. And it's going to glide back. But when we get to the beginning, we're revived and we get a second chance. So set dead to 0. So for 0.2 seconds, we're dead. But then we're not dead after 0.2 seconds. During that 0.2 seconds, we can't touch this. So we need to keep that in mind while we're programming it to be able to detect this. So when flag is clicked, actually, let's put this script along with this. So if touching color blue, then we're going to make a broadcast and a new message, call it win. Yeah. But we need to give it one more condition. So if it's touching color blue and dead does not equal not equals yes, if dead is not 1, so if it isn't dead. If it's not dead, then you win. So you can only win if it's touching the color blue and you're not dead. So now we got that down. Right, let's play this project. I'm gonna try and beat it. I can jump up there. I'm no gaming channel. I'm not that good at games, even though I make them. Yeah, I'm just gonna cheat. Alright, go here. And when I touch the blue, it should broadcast win. We have no way of knowing when we win right now because we don't do anything when we broadcast win. Also, let's test to make sure when we're gliding back we can't win. Actually, to make sure we know what happens when we broadcast win. When we win, we're just gonna make a new sprite. That's gonna show. So when flag is clicked, I'm gonna make this hide forever. No. When I receive win, this is just a temporary thing to let you know that you won. Then show. So if we play this, I'm gonna cheat, and we touch this, that's gonna show, right? Now I'm gonna cheat. If we touch this and we go back, we didn't win because we were dead, and we can't win while we were dead. Now let's change this into something real. Let's make this origin point 0, 0, and we're gonna make a nice you win screen. So delete all this and go to vector mode because vector mode is better than bitmap mode in my opinion, and make a you win screen. I'm gonna use the same you win screen from the maze game, just kind of get a light red color and write you win right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we obviously want it to go to front and cover everything after we won. Obviously I suck at games, so I'm gonna cheat once again. Alright, and when we win, it says you win. So, let's give it one final run through. This time I'm not gonna cheat, I'm gonna legitimately beat this game. Guys, this is why I'm not a gaming channel. That last block got me. Let's see how long this takes. I might have to do a time lapse. Ah, I win. Okay, that's good. Alright, so thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and congratulations, you learned how to make a simple platformer game in Scratch. So I'll see you in the next video.